to game number 3 here. Clash of the Hippo number 3 as well. Arabia. We still have KaiKaiLarry and MBL going against Edie, Stark, and FedEx. With me is still Melkor or Mattheus. We have Persians, Chinese, Huns. Probably the best civilization.
They're all doing stables.
Chinese, Mongols, Huns. So 6 players with
Every
stables.
single one of them. Every
Oh
one of
boy.
them is doing stables.
It's going to be intense.
Massive skill war.
Okay, so we have Huns and Chinese twice and Persians for hard, Mongols for Stark. Looks pretty even, if you ask me.
Yeah, they're all similar enough civs for what they're doing. All of them have the Hun bonus.
I think it's a big advantage to win this game. Not like only score-wise, but how the map draw system is being made. If you have the last pick of the home map of the 5, you can still see, okay, what civilizations do they still have? And then you can decide, okay, they don't have any good late game civs. Let's go for the more close map. Or see, yeah, they don't have any water civs left. Let's go for a water map. So winning this one guarantees you a good position for game number 5 as well.
Yeah, and it's quite... yeah. I think at this point, also just winning the next game would be psychologically powerful because the other team won down. Then just one more game and it's over and you kind of give up.
Is that so?
Yeah. A lot of the time it happens. You take more risks when it's 2-1. You kind of panic. It's like, we can't lose this. So sometimes during big battles you might make bad decisions and it's harder.
Okay. So now the first scout engagements are coming in. Where are blue scouts? Oh, so it's coming at home. And Stark going against MBL here. He's trying to fall back a bit. And now fighting in range of his CC. Oh, that's a lot of damage that he can get done there for free. And yeah, for everyone is going for stable, this is a more passive game than we thought.
Yeah. It looks like Stark's already walled himself.
Oh yeah!
Gonna
How did you do
hit
that?
Larry. 5 scouts to Larry from behind, I think. Oh, but Larry's walling his wood.
Yeah, pretty good as well, and the berries are pretty close to GC as well, so that should be fine for him.
Yep. Larry's safe enough, I guess. Oh, actually, he might lose some stuff here.
No.
Idle time, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
We have
let's
Hart
see.
and Stark walled, and no one else.
Yeah, Heart is a very nice small map as well here, but one
Oh,
without any
look
gold.
at Eddie's wood wall.
What? He had a wood wall and a wall of villagers, it seems. And he's engaged now with the spearmen. He's fighting against bloodlines.
Getting a barracks.
Who?
Is that going to be worth it?
Oh, Eddie. Only for spears. Yeah, that's weird. Obviously, like, good for your own defense, but bad for, like, your whole team performance.
And for your eco, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like the only reason to get spears is just to defend, but you could do that just by walling your base. So he's just going to be down in eco from this point.
Well, he's getting the spearman and walling his base.
Yeah. So like he's already made 4 spears, I think, and a barracks. So that's a good like 400 resources behind everyone else.
Then 5 spearmen there. And that's so bad on the team's perspective, because you can't really go to the yeah, and help out some mates. But Stark now might be going in for some help. Let's see. Bloodline's now kicking in for MBL. Leary's going for the eco upgrades. And Hart expanding his walls here. Trying to knock on the doors of Leary, but MBL there and Stark getting chased away. No chance to do any damage here. And needs to go back. Let's take a look at Villager. Pretty even. We didn't see a lot of kills yet. We saw now 2-0. So yeah, that was for the aggression we were anticipating. That wasn't the most aggressive game so far.
Oh. Oh, Heart's gonna lose some villagers.
Okay, so Leary has a lot of scouts. And MBL, maybe they can do some damage. Hard is there as well. All 3 now. Do they maybe want to go in against Eddie?
Nope.
It is flawed, but honestly, I think it wouldn't have been the worst thing ever. Like, he has 7 spearmen. Yeah, they're getting in. Oh, let's see. 7 spearmen out for Eddie.
That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
Eddie needs to wall. Eddie needs to wall. Wall in the back.
Oh, that could be so good for Eddie.
Or is he maybe dying still? He needs to wall the back, wall the back. Okay, sweet stuff here. And yeah, Eddie. The guy, we blamed him so much, like, oh, you're walling and you're building spearmen. But actually, he's trapping all the armies and he's killing everything now. Greatest move ever. That decision making by Eddie.
Wow. Oh, actually, if they have bloodlines, they're gonna kill the spearmen right there.
Still 4 spearmen.
I think they can take the rest of the spearmen because they're all wounded. Yeah, they're gonna win.
Oh.
They just need to do a bit more micro, and Eddie's just gonna lose idle time and more villagers.
Yeah, but it's still very good for them, I believe.
Yeah, they lost like 7 or 8 scouts.
I think more.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's more like 11 down already, and yeah, the other 6 will die as well. They all had full feudal army. Look at that. Eddie is at 15 kills, and he didn't kill a lot before. So now let's see. FedEx up. Stark up as well. He's going 2 stables.
Oh, FedEx is going cavalry archers.
Oh, something we didn't see in this tournament very much. Most of the time we see them going for... Yeah, knights.
Yeah, Eddie's gonna lose the last of his scouts in a second. MBL's woodline.
Yeah, that's an easy kill. And let's see, FedEx is showing that he doesn't have the defense upgrade yet. But so is Hart. And Hart is walling, now trying to go for more gold, or for gold at all. And that's a super exposed gold spot, and I think if Stark and FedEx will try to do some damage here, they have a great chance.
Yeah. Hart's actually kind of lucky because if he had tried to wall to the wood up north, there was actually a small gap at the top. So because he went for the smaller wall above his gold, he's actually safe. I don't think he would have seen the gap. Tried to do the alternative wall.
No idea what we're talking about, but okay. Okay.
Do you see Hart's gold?
Yes.
if he walled straight up to the wood, corner to the edge of the map, instead of like he walled to the right, if he walled straight vertical, he could have walled to that wood, and it would have looked like he had walled his base. But there's a gap at the wood to the edge of the map.
I now know what we're talking about.
Okay, never mind.
Hi. Okay, let's focus on fighting again. So Leary is trying to defend, going for Botkin, and Stark is going for a lot of aggression. I would love to see a +2 defense even from him, and he's now going for it.
Oh, Cavalry Archer's at hard space.
Yeah,
and he's not in the castle age yet.
Saving one villager, but that stable most likely won't go up. Or
I think he'll get it. He'll get it. This is the micro villagers, yeah. Oh, that was really...
How did he... at least one villager died. Okay, I thought he would save both. That would be too sick.
He's really in big trouble. He has to leave. Absolutely. He knows he can't do anything.
And...
Oh, camels from MBL. I don't think those camels are enough, though.
I don't think so. Let's take a look. Oh, Bloodlines and +1.
I think he can micro against them. Yeah, there are not enough camels at all.
Yeah, I think so as well. Okay. Stark is keeping up the aggression. Eddie, yeah, he took one for the team. So he is the latest to Castle Age.
And now he's making towers all over his base.
Yeah, he didn't want to get raided again. And yeah, seems like MBL finally did clear up FedEx, but FedEx had a beautiful positioning here, and he's sending more CA there. And yeah, he's still fighting against Double Camel.
Yeah. Is FedEx gonna lose his cavalry archers?
No, not before killing a lot of camels first. So I think in the end he will.
Yeah, he will. Yeah. But he did a lot of damage, so it was worth it. Oh, he's getting ballistics. He's just gonna stay 1 TC.
And 4 archery ranges. Yeah.
Yep.
And honestly,
that could be really damaging.
Yeah, Hart doesn't have any army to defend that, and his map is still pretty open as well. Okay, what is MBL doing? 1 TC, full camel as it seems. Yuri is doing the crossbow defense. What's going on?
Oh, MBL's got 2 TCs.
Yeah, 1 is 2 TC, exactly. And... okay, what was so funny? I felt like you were laughing. Okay, no worries.
Oh, no. No.
And Stark now coming in, but where can he attack? It's all walled and no overchopping at this time. Yeah, Stark can't do much. Eddie going for the full boom here. +2 TC is now going for a very poorly placed siege workshop. Mangonauts might trap themselves in there.
Oh, they're going to attack Hart again.
Yeah, but that's
he's going to TC
positioning, yeah.
If he camped on the gold, he could stop his production, but I don't think it would do enough damage.
Yeah, I think
he's going to go to his wood.
Yeah, and beautiful quick walls here by Hart, anticipating the next attack. But still, I think they have enough. Same time, Leary needs to camp. Now raiding some against Stark. Eddie is super safe at home.
MBL is sending about like 16 camels with husbandry, I think.
Ooh.
Yep.
+1/+1.
That'll be enough to scare the armies away.
Co-caster is ahead of stream. That's not possible. FedEx needs to retreat. Still 4 archery rangers, only now adding an extra TC. Maybe raid Hans. And let's see, Stark now, they'll trap us. Yeah, nice anticipation there by Stark. One of the most clever players in this game. Let's take a look, engagement is coming in. FedEx has a lot of CA. And Stark is taking the engagement when FedEx isn't.
Oh, and Stark's losing his woodline too.
Yeah. And that probably was the reason why he took such a bad engagement over there.
Yeah. And as expected, Hart's starting to get a TC on his woodlines.
Yeah. I think FedEx played this a bit too passively. I think he should hit and run more.
Yeah. Does he have husbandry actually?
I have no idea.
Let's see. Running away from the camels, and he's running quite a bit faster, so he must have it.
Yeah, that was a small pause. Still 3 TCs from Leary. Points are super close. Leary now trying to get some more raids done. Let's see, maybe FedEx can trap Leary here? Is that an option?
Does he know he's there? He doesn't know that he's there.
I think... Didn't he X before? Let's see, now the armies are split up for FedEx here. Needs to retreat, and that's a lot of camels. Why he's actually retreating towards them? I think FedEx could lose everything here if he's going to the top. He needs to retreat to the left hand side.
If Leary sends his cavalry archers above, then he's completely trapped.
It could be so bad. Leary now going for cartography. If he had this a bit earlier, they could have killed everything.
And Eddie is just booming away.
Yeah, he will have a great boom for sure. Let's take a look. 81 villagers. Actually only catched up. Stark is at 60. That's bad. Oh, Leary. I'm out boomed. Yeah, Stark realizing how the game is looking. Cartography now from Hart and MBL as well. FedEx has a nice amount of CA there though. Oh, not sure if they can take the engagement.
Not under the TC, but I think it would be pretty even elsewhere.
Okay. What is Eddie doing? Eddie will go for...
Cavalier?
No, took a new push, I believe.
Canoe, okay, yeah. He's getting a castle.
Eddie now clicked up to Imperial Age as well. First one.
So he's going to be making canoes against cavalry archers. That I don't know if that's going to work.
Well, against double camel is nice for sure.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, not sure if they want to take that engagement, but where is... I think that's enough.
He has to run.
MBL was missing.
Has to retreat. Oh, MBL's there.
GBGB indeed, and that went pretty reasonable for FedEx as a retreat. Now he can fight again. Oh, what an interesting game, and the push is real. Everyone's sending everything there. Continue the push. FedEx here can...
MBL...
Yeah, go ahead.
MBL is going to have to really save Leary soon because Eddie is going Cavalier actually.
Yeah.
His stables. That is a mistake though. With MBL going full camo.
Yeah, I think so as well.
And MBL's getting a castle on the hill next to Leary, so MBL is going to full protect Leary from... They know Eddie's been booming, so he's just going to try to protect him now.
Yeah, and now... Whoa, look at this! 4 players up to Imperial Age as well. So it's only Hart not being up at the moment.
That's expected because he was the person who had the cavalry archers at him immediately.
Yeah, and a very bad map and had to go for a lot of army there. So... Yeah, but now having university and monastery up, 700 food, lot of gold, so that's all okay.
MBL's team is actually, they're getting markets in the corner, it looks like.
Oh, that's
All
it.
of them.
Nice and early. Yeah, sweet stuff.
Shocked. I never would have guessed MBL would do that.
Oh, maybe he didn't want to lose again.
Yeah.
Just maybe.
Maybe he wanted some money from tournaments.
Well, I realized that was so harsh. What is going on? Eddie, can he make it happen? Well, he gets some raids in. But...
No, the camels are gonna come and shut it down.
Nice team waltz here. Look at that. They're setting up everything.
Eddie's Cavaliers, they're gonna be completely useless.
He has 3 castles as well, so... Or like 2.2.
Where are the castles?
Eddie! I told him next to his stables.
Oh, I see.
And,
Oh, the first one, that.
yeah. And now FedEx! I think he can do some damage. Having a lot of CA out.
I think Larry gonna send his caveat to help him? No, MBL's coming.
Yeah. Oh, and FedEx needs to retreat from there, and he will get a lot of damage though. Oh, he's retreating towards the right-hand side. Not sure if I like that. Pathan tactic, heavy CA, bracers. So he's getting all the important upgrades. MBL might lose his 2 castles there at the front. And Eddie Zico is good enough to go for full Tucanoos as well.
I think the moment that Larry gets up to the Imperial Age, they will clean that up.
Well, here he is in the Imperial Age, and he's switching from CA to Knights. Yeah. Engagement for MBL that he couldn't take. Trying to take another one. FedEx is pushing with full CA, nice offensive castles. Siege workshops, I mean. Really keeping up the pressure. Stark, in the meanwhile, he needs a lot of time. He needs to wait for the Manga Dice. He has 3 castles out now, and they're starting to trade as well. Oh, bad markets here by FedEx though.
And look at Eddie. Eddie's castles. I think he's gonna lose his army unless he garrisons it in the castle.
Yeah, even then, like the castles will die as well.
Yeah, I think FedEx, Eddie, and Stark have better civs for this because of Mongols, but I think they're at a big disadvantage right now. Oh wait, they've got Caviar just going to the trade.
Yeah, it's not the most important thing to trade yet, but yeah, simply
Camels,
that they
mostly
can
camels.
take reasonable engagement against all the CA there, against the camels there. Oh,
That's
and FedEx
another
is not
castle.
pushing against Hard. And Stark is getting the time to get mass Manga Dice out. But Larry will have a great army as well.
The Maganaes only make a difference though once the Rams come out against the Cavalry Archers. Before Rams start being normal, then Cavalry Archers, Maganae, they're close enough.
Seriously. Okay.
But like, their Maganae are better, but they're not better by enough to actually change the game.
And we are not happy how he's losing against Larry and that he's not getting enough help from Stark here. Larry has a deadly army and it only can get better. Pathan tactic now finished. He will go for lots of paladins as well. And Eddie is trying to hold. I think FedEx needs to switch to paladins. You cannot stay on Cavalier.
Yep.
What am I talking about? Cavalry archers. Yeah. He needs to go for paladins. That's simply the better unit in the long run. Especially when you have a Mongol's pocket.
But I don't think he's anywhere close to getting paladins.
Stuck!
Yeah, Eddie's in big trouble.
Yeah, completely out of castles now, right? Oh no, he has 2 more castles in the back. Yeah, lost a lot of gold spots there for sure.
That's the problem with making all the castles forward, because it gives you a good push, but if anything goes wrong, then you're in so much trouble.
I think FedEx now should add some halberdiers as well. And now MBL is coming with all his camels there, and they won't be the most effective thing.
They're going up though. Where are they?
Maybe against FedEx as well?
Yeah, I think against FedEx.
But why? They don't have any siege prepared. Why do they want to double there? Oh,
maybe it's because Leary's telling them that he
no.
can do it by himself.
Okay, and now that's a big engagement. Leary is coming in, all the Chicken in the front, Mangalize in the back, some converts coming in, but that seems to be a good engagement for Leary here. But most of the paladins now going down and only CA for Leary, so that went reasonably well for EDie.
The patrol that his paladins did was quite poor.
Now the traps going down and EDie seems to be stabilizing. Oh, now the paladins in between, all the Chukunus, they will die. Let's retreat even further, and that looks pretty well for... Oh, now CA of FedEx come in, but 3 ranged units against the guy who's going for a lot of paladins. And we have a Persians now going for paladins as well. It feels like the unit composition isn't the greatest anymore.
And Bale's now getting elite Chickenu, I think.
As he should, having 4 front castles there, rocketry as well. And yeah, then they will have the better army composition for now. Simply because FedEx isn't going for paladins. I think they should sling him a bit.
Do they have enough gold to sling him though? That's the thing. Because Eddie has got 9 trade carts and Burke has got 18.
Yeah, we have it in another overlay here. Indeed. 7 only for MBL, so he only has 1 market to trade. What is FedEx doing at the moment? And now they're just camping there. Ooh, and Leary and MBL, they might be going for a big push together with Hart here at the top.
Yep, they're going to go straight to the trade. They're going to hit right between...
And Eddie can't help.
Right.
Eddie can't help.
Yep.
It's only FedEx and Stark that they could go, but yeah,
that's really bad for them. Yep, they're gonna lose all their trade.
Will they?
I think so. If they hit between FedEx and Stark, there's no castles there. There's just town centers. So if they can,
Stark still has a lot.
They're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
If they went like to the right and then up, they could.
Yeah, but
between
that's
FedEx
tough
and
to find.
Yeah.
Ooh, FedEx! It's still Stark without Pathan tactics.
Oh. Do you even have an archery range?
Now we have Ram Trap Paladin push here from Hard against FedEx, who's still staying on Hazar and CA. So not the greatest defense. Oh, and Eddie's losing all his Chukunus. Oh, that hurts so much. That hurts so much, and now he's completely out of army. I think that's GG.
What's his pop? Let's see.
He's at 153.
He's still 150.
Yeah, but only 13 military. And now 4 traps. That's no chance.
If he loses those castles, that's it.
Yeah, GG, Eddie says it. That's the final push. There's so much army for Leary. He's pushing in some defensive traps here of Eddie, trying to keep it up, but this army is just unstoppable for them now. Eddie then fighting without, yeah, basically any production. He couldn't go for skirms, like he is going for skirms. He couldn't go for squabs, I mean. And yeah, lost all his stables before. Now trying to evacuate, maybe hoping that Stark can do one final defense here with all his mango dice. He has a nice amount.
Needs the Onager though, I think.
Alex is holding as long as he has a hill there. Now we have Stark pushing in, still missing the defense upgrade. Going for drill. And that's a good positioning for Stark.
Does he realize that he doesn't have it yet? No, he's still not making it.
Oh.
He's getting drills, so does that mean he's going to get his siege onagers or rams? I think he'll start researching onager in a sec.
Well, he doesn't even have reasonable siege workshop positions, so...
He's getting some new ones just above Eddie's base.
What could Eddie do now? Simply go for full sling?
Eddie... bombard towers maybe.
Well, he lost 4 castles, so...
He doesn't have any stone, it's true, yeah.
How
would your skirmisher sling?
Wow, look at the army of Leary here. 70 army, full paladin. And
wow.
I think that could be the final fight if Stark isn't retreating. He is falling back. Now Felix is actually slinging Eddie. I think that's the wrong way. Felix is holding his hill, but is that the most important part? Not really. They're now going for the big trade go, I think. They don't want to continue fighting against Stark there being on the hill. Stark now going for onager, hard only now going for ballistics. That's not really...
They're going to the trade.
Who's going for the trade? Yeah, Leary is.
Leary's going to the trade, I think.
Yeah, I think they just want to force Stark to lose, leave that hill and force another engagement.
Why is he attacking? He shouldn't be fighting that battle. He should just go straight to the trade. Why is he attacking?
I think it's totally fine. I think the game is over anyways. Stark is having more onagers coming in though now. And Leary, now he's going into the trade. Maybe he hurt you. And
yep.
Now the trade, it will be so tough for them. Stark is sending everything. He's doing the right things to stop it, but I think he will clear it up.
Yes, he's definitely got enough. And he can take out the chickanews with onagers.
Wow, how Stark is holding this, but...
Actually, no, he's losing his Magandai.
Is he?
Yeah, I think Leary just has enough army to beat him.
Oh yeah, bad positioning here by Stark. At the other side we have Felix overextending against Hart. Overall trade count looks pretty similar at the moment. It's incredible how MBL is still only at 18 trade cards.
Yeah, Eddie's at this point it's just a 2 versus 3 really. Eddie's completely housed.
144 out of 130. Now trying to take the fight. Big combat tower push here off. MBL having the hill, taking the engagement, AB coming in with skirmishers and scouts. And Stark, I don't think that he can afford to lose that many mango dice. And I think that's a GG moment now.
That is game over.
So very interesting game here, and yeah, I don't want to call it before they say GG, but we can't hold here. I think that's the right judgment.
Yeah. How much? Like, they're losing trade. Stark has how much left? 50. Okay, he still has 59, but
Yeah.
they can't stop the Bombard Tower rush right now.
So Stark making excuses why he couldn't get the club rolling, and I think that's not really the point. Like, you should never do that in the game.
I think their biggest mistake was Eddie shouldn't have gone Cavaliers. That was a complete waste.
Yeah, just took a new push would have been it.
Yeah.
Okay, 2-1 is